Hey guys, Bulma here, and joining me is my sparkly 100-year-old vampire, Pip.
I promise to love you forever, every single day of forever.
Sorry.
This line reading brought to you by 13 Edward Cullen quotes that prove love exists.
Gag me with a freaking 12 spoons. 12 spoons.
Oh yeah. No, we saw that a few days ago, and it was so good that we had to incorporate it somehow.
Yeah, oof. And what better way than with some plague ink?
Plague Incorporated.
And, Pip here is showing off the vampire virus.
Yeah, the vampire virus. This is a fun little game. I've been playing it for a while. Sunk quite a lot of time in it. I believe you can get it for free. Or you can pay $5 and you get some, extra diseases and viruses, and makes the game a little better.
Yeah, and you can
Totally worth it. I've put a lot of time
customize
into
the
this.
name of your plague and stuff.
Yeah, so this one, we're going to be a vampire, and we're going to infect the world with Pip's bad breath.
Ah, the humanity.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes.
You can see there the human figure shown is displaying the bad breath. He just comes up to people.
Well, that's people right now as when they get infected with my bad breath.
Yeah, and so he's just like, yeah, come taste. And then it goes into your nose holes, and then boom, you're just infected, and there's nothing you can really do about it.
This is a really fun game, though. You get to craft your own viruses in an effort to infect the population of the world and eradicate all human life.
That's always a goal I've wanted to achieve.
Or there are different viruses and stuff that you can do different things. Like there's a Neurax worm that you can, subjugate humanity to the will of the worm. It's pretty funny. They have a lot of official scenarios that the people who made the game added later after the fact, and there's a lot of love and handcraftedness to them, and the things that pop up and just things of that nature. There's a lot of custom stuff that goes on, but people make their own little pop-up boxes and have little unique things that happen in the game.
That's neat.
Yeah, no, I like this a lot.
I know, it looks like easy time killer.
It is. It's relaxing.
Low maintenance.
Low maintenance. It's chill, but surprisingly deep. Kind of, I guess.
I could see, getting kind of like with Sims or something, you just get kind of sucked into it.
Yeah. Well, see, this is the vampire disease is a little unique among the diseases in the game, where normally you would be going into your, building up your disease and making sure that it's transmitting to other places, through the waterways and through the airways. And, making it deadlier as time goes on, so it starts killing people before they research a cure for your disease. And the vampire can travel to different countries, and when he's there, he starts killing people and infecting people.
Yeah, he comes in there like, I'm Antonio Banderas.
Absolutely.
Smell my breath.
And so I don't really go in for the transmission on the vampire. What we do instead is rely on the vampire flying around everywhere and infecting key countries.
Are they taking American Airlines, or are they, do they fly? Are they bats?
What?
You said the vampires are flying.
Well, yeah, the vampire turns into a big bat and flies around.
Nice.
And infects people in the different countries, and I can make little layers that I can later fly back to. And so I'm putting the layers in key countries throughout the world, so that after the vampire outbreak is discovered, the Templar will show up and try and put an end to us. But hopefully we'll be able to spread our vampire goodness to
If
the whole
Scooby and the
world.
gang don't stop us first.
Scooby ain't coming.
Where are you?
Zoink, Scoob!
Pip, can you remind me? I believe we had actually recorded audio for this earlier the other day, but it didn't record any of it. So
What was happening is, for some reason or another, it was trying to record with the front jack for the headphone speaker, which I don't have plugged in, instead of reading the microphone that we are using.
Yeah, I was just turned off by the video. I was like, we'll do it another time. I don't feel like touching this one right now after all the work Pip had to do.
Yeah, that's why we missed a video the other day. We had it coming, but then it blew up in our face, and it took me an inordinate amount of time to get it fixed.
Yeah, and then we were just
because it was one of those things, I'm staring at the options button, and I'm wondering, where the hell's the option button?
There's gotta be options somewhere, come on.
I mean, guys, it sounds funny, but I'm sitting there like 2 hours.
Oh yeah, I've done that too. It's just...
It was ludicrous. And we usually get around to recording this stuff later on at night.
Yeah. But I actually don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was during that lost recording I mentioned the updates to Pokemon's Ultra Sun and Moon. Do you remember? I think it was in that lost recording.
Now, guys, listen, if you hear some repeat topics this one, it's because we're not really recalling.
I'm pretty sure it is because after I go over a topic, I delete it, and it wasn't in my
All right, what
list
about
of
Sun
topics.
and Moon?
So I saw, and it actually was updated today, so this is still recent news. I mean, it was just the other day. Pokemon fans, it says, were treated. Wait, treated? I mean, you bought the game, but here, you are treated to a regular stream of free items and Pokemon for Pokemon Sun and Moon in the months following their release. And they're doing a lot of, there's going to be legendary Pokemons they're going to be giving away for free, like, on the game, and I'm like, wasn't this free before? Like, you play the game and the challenge was to catch the Pokemon.
Listen, guys, what we're harping on about is back in the day, they had to release a full game. You weren't allowed to go in there and release half a game and then patch it in after the fact. Now, I don't play Pokemon Sun and Moon. I've heard from people that have played. I've heard kind of a mixed bag.
Yeah, I mean, Damhall likes it.
Damhall likes it.
His
girlfriend likes it.
Yeah, they said there's some new features which they really like that, they said there were an improvement to the game.
Yes, but now I've heard other people talking about that the player base has gotten older, and yet the game has made absolutely no attempt to age with it, and it's still, pandering to the
like with
young
Samurai
demographic.
Jack, they were like, okay, we know our audience has grown up. They can handle this.
Yeah, move with the times, but I don't know. I see that argument, but at the same time, it is Pokemon, guys. Maybe move on to something else instead of complaining that Pokemon hasn't moved on with you.
Yeah. Just like complaining that you're in a puddle of mud and you're not getting out of it. Like, step out of the puddle.
This is my puddle of mud. It used to be a puddle of water.
They'll be they're out this year, 2018.
No, we're not saying that Pokemon Sun and Moon is a puddle of mud.
Oh no, I was just to compare.
We've heard good things.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if you're complaining about something, like I was complaining a lot about Super. I stopped watching it. That's the end of it,
Yeah, really.
But yeah, they'll be giving away a free legendary Pokemon each month, depending on which version you play. So not only are you, you have to get both. They expect you to buy both the games, $120 you're looking to spend. And then they're like, and you're treated to these free Pokemon. Hope you have both of them, though,
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I'm still a little put off by that whole, we're going to sell you essentially 2 copies of the same game, because people go out and buy both of them.
Yeah.
They do. Maybe you don't, but people out there do that crap.
Yeah, black and white, XY.
Oh yeah, it's not enough to just make a complete game. You gotta have a marketing
Red,
gimmick.
blue, yellow.
Gotta have a marketing gimmick so you can sell twice as many copies arbitrarily.
I mean, that's what's up with.
And they've been doing it since Red and Blue, guys. You know, I've been.
Yeah. It's not
My
new.
parents were complaining about it when they bought me. When my mom bought me red version, and I begged my dad to get me blue version. You know what I mean? This has been a long-standing complaint. This isn't a new one.
And it's kind of the thing with, you know, Dragon Ball Super, actually. You know, they keep going. I mean, Dragon Ball did it, but I feel like there's been so many new transformations in Super. And, you know, the toys, but they're actually ending the series in March, I saw. They haven't spoken on whether or not, I mean, they're working on the movie, but there's no talk on.
I mean, listen, Super has its problems. I think we can all agree on this.
A lot of people on the page are actually telling me they hope that they'll be taking a break and work on the writing and...
Well, see, listen, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Toriyama doesn't care anymore.
I really don't think so, especially after that supervised
care.
Android 21 character.
He doesn't care. He's making so much money off of this. He could care less. You know, if you want like good quality Dragon Ball, we've said it before. Go look at some multiverse, guys. That's banging. That's where it's at.
Multiverses.
So it's a comic. You can find it online. You know what I mean?
I think I'm like 1,000 pages in or something.
Yeah, there's a lot of it. It's high quality. It's good stuff. Toriyama has stolen directly from there multiple times so far for Super, and he's done it in a subpar fashion.
I know.
Just throwing it out there, guys.
Yeah, damn. We'll have to. We plan on doing a discussion on. We were planning on doing this. We'll go more in depth with that and have Damha come in on the discussion. We're talking to you, Damha. We want you.
Yeah, but just know, guys, there's better stuff out there, and that proves that Toriyama just pretty much kind of cashed out. He doesn't care, and that's fine. You know what I mean? It doesn't like remove Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Those are still great, but I don't know. I'm kind of firmly in camp. I don't really care about Super.
Yeah.
It's just kind of silly.
It's just, you know.
I mean, it's all silly. You know what I mean? But like Super changes it a little too much. A little too much. Not my Goku.
Yeah. Hashtag not my Goku.
Yep.
Well, it looks like Pip's bad breath has infected a lot of the world.
Yeah, we've taken over most of the people. We've turned them into our vampire slaves. They have gone and spread my disease to everybody else. They're just jumping on people and spraying halitosis in their face. It's good. It's good. And thus humanity watches in horror as the last remnants are infected and turned to the dark side.
Well, looks like Germany's doing okay. Europe, it's not completely covered.
Well.
But that's all that's left. So,
yeah. Let's say we got a couple remnants here.
Enjoy your strudel.
There goes Poland.
No.
See you, Poland. See you, Sweden.
Dun, dun, dun. Another one bites the dust. Oops.
Oh. Uh-oh. Still out of range. And the dawning and the extinction of humanity ends in Central Asia. As I think we all knew it would.
I love all the little updates. It's like, labs were just...
Silent but deadly combo.
Oh.
Bad breath and farts.
Oh, God. No one will be safe now, whoever's left. Italy serves the vampire lord.
Yeah, man. Pip's bad breath has enslaved the world.
Woo! Let's have drinks.
Well, guys, if you're still listening, which you are because you're all slaves to the vampire master, daily uploads on the Daily Brief.
See ya!